Hey everybody, what is up? How are y'all doing? Okay, so I was shopping at Walmart today, and today is October 30th, which I can't believe. Tomorrow's Halloween. October, I don't know where it went. It's just like it was here and it's gone. But I was passing by and I saw this breast cancer awareness shirt. So it has crossed my mind a few times this month. But I thought I would just come on here for a few minutes and talk about breast cancer, just as a reminder to check yourself and to be aware of your body. So for those of you that don't know, my mom actually noticed a lump in her breast in 2014, but unfortunately she didn't have insurance at the time, and so in 2015 she went and got it checked, and it was an enormous lump in her breast. The safest way to go from her doctor was to have a double mastectomy, so she had both of her breasts removed. It was a big ordeal. She fought really hard. She did have to have chemo and radiation, and chemo and radiation has a huge impact on your body. I mean, you do go through those things in order to save your life, but to be honest with you, those really have a lot of bad effects on your body, getting chemo and radiation, and it can harm other organs. So I don't know, I have a hard time trusting some doctors, not all doctors, but some doctors, because towards the end the doctor was he told my mom she beat cancer and stuff, but she just needed to keep taking some more medicine. So they told her she beat cancer and everything. And because I remember going with her to her last appointment and stuff, and he said he was all smiles, and he said she was fine and everything like that. Now, she was in stage 3. Her type of breast cancer was hers too. And, he was all smiles and everything and said everything was fine. But, I don't know. I just feel like maybe it spread to other parts or whatever. I just have a hard time trusting that doctor. I feel like he wanted to tell you, he knew we wanted to hear something good, so he kind of just told us what we wanted to hear. And anyway, so supposedly they said she beat the cancer. All the cancer was gone. So we were feeling relieved and everything. But, and I would like to say, the chemo and the radiation did prolong her life, but I'm not saying those things are terrible, but it did, in a way it is terrible because it has effects on your other parts of your body. So she beat breast cancer, and yet going through the radiation, she had a port also implanted in her chest. She had the chemo, the radiation. These do really bad things to your body. The effects of your body. I took her to the emergency. She almost died going through the chemo. Chemo's rough. Chemo's really rough. I totally understand why some people want to give up and not be a part of chemo. I totally get it because I was there. I was always the one to take her to the emergency room. But she always got better, so I always thought everything would be good. But so she beat the cancer. Now I say it like that because that's what they said. So they said she beat the cancer. She was taking medicines, but her overall health still wasn't good. And right before she passed, she was sick. She had like pneumonia, walking pneumonia. She had gone to the doctor. I was hoping she got better, but pretty much my mom passed away from the effects of cancer. So pretty much breast cancer killed her in a way if you think about it, because she went to get chemo, radiation, and all those things did a number on her heart. So the summer before she passed away, they had noticed, and I'm like, I think in my head, no, this doesn't happen to me. This doesn't happen to our family. People want to think that. We want to think that. And, this isn't happening to me, and my brain's freezing. My brain is freezing. And so she told me that summer, she said, Tiffany, they said that my heart's not very good and that I've got a leak in my heart. My heart's leaking. Well, that's very concerning for my mom to tell me she's got a leak in her heart. I mean, the heart is the main thing that keeps us going. So that's got to be in good condition. So if someone says their heart's not in good condition, you pretty much get worried. But even though I was worried, I was trying to be there for as much as I could. She did have a stent put in her leg to to help the clots, I think, or something, so it wouldn't, a balloon or something, so that would help the heart and the leaking heart. But in the end, her heart just gave out. Her heart just had been through so much pressure and so much damage going through all the care to get well through the breast cancer that her heart just couldn't take it. And one day she just, I think she was just so sick, and she was always just telling me, Tiffany, I'm just tired of being sick. I'm tired of being sick. So I pretty much, this is what I think. I think Jesus, I think God saw her pain, knew her depression, knew her, what pain she was in, how sick she was, and like, no, child, this is enough. You come with me now. That's what I think happened. So, yes, my mom struggled through breast cancer. Breast cancer, as you know, affects everybody. Doesn't matter your age, your weight, any of that. Don't think because you're 19 or 20 that you can't get it. It can happen to anybody. So I just wanted to say, as someone that was really affected, and you know, it may not have been your mom that got breast cancer, your sister or your grandma, or maybe a distant friend, or maybe a coworker. I'm sure somewhere down the line you're connected in some way about hearing about breast cancer and hearing how it affected one of your loved ones. But I just can't let the month of October go without mentioning breast cancer and how important it is to check your tatas. And I'm also telling myself this because I don't check mine enough. Thankfully, we researched it, me and my sister, and the type of breast cancer my mom had isn't hereditary, but that still doesn't mean we can overlook it or just be like, not worry about it. And I'm also not saying don't live your life in fear either. We don't need to live our life in fear. We need to like look on the positive side, try to just live our best life. But also, in the back of your mind, always know your body. See if any changes are in your breast. Get in the shower and, you know, when you're washing and everything, and feel of any lumps or anything different. And if you feel something different, go to the doctor and get tested. The sooner, the better. Unfortunately, my mom's lump was so huge and there were so many cells that it was honestly almost too late. I mean, you know, they did what they could to lengthen her life a little bit more, but I was there when she got the phone call that she did, in fact, have breast cancer. I've seen the impact of it, and I've seen what it was like for her to lose both of her breasts. So she was 60 years old when she found out the news. And, you know, when you're a woman and you've had breasts and you're used to having these breasts, you know, that's part of what, for me anyway, for a lot of women, having breasts makes you feel like a woman. And when you're used to having breasts most through your life, and then you get your breasts taken away like that, it kind of strips your womanhood a little bit. And so she felt, even though she was 60, she missed it. She felt so weird without her breasts. So she was considering replacement or, you know, getting new breasts, but she was just had so many other health concerns, or with her heart not doing well. God thought it was time. You know, that's enough pain. God sent her up. So my mom's in heaven. She's in a much better place. But I just wanted to remind y'all, do the best you can, okay? Take care of your body. And I am talking about breast cancer, of course, because this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But this also goes with all parts of your body, even down there. Get your, what do you call that? Your down there checked. What is that called? Pap smear. Yeah, get your pap smear and all of that. So we can't go around thinking, oh, it can't happen to us, because it can. But yet we shouldn't live in fear either. But just notice any changes to your body and be aware of your body. So, like I said, I bought this shirt because I don't know what happened to my other breast cancer shirts. I've gained weight or whatever. But I bought this one from Walmart today. I usually get a large, but I got an extra large today because we are in the holiday season, and I think I'm going to be baking, and I want to be warm, and, you know, I'm going to probably put on some more weight because I'm going to be eating around the holidays. And so anyway, I got an extra large to move around in. So I'm not sure how much. This says Green Source has donated to the Susan G. Komen at least 2.2% of the retail price. So when you purchase a breast cancer awareness shirt, part of a percentage of it does go to the Cancer Foundation, the Susan G. Komen Fund research. So when you're purchasing the shirt, it does go to help the cancer research. So maybe one day they can find a cure and we won't have to lose a loved one or go through any of this again. So think about that. I'm sure tomorrow's the last day. They'll probably be selling any of these breast cancer awareness shirts. I mean, there were only a few left. But do support breast cancer. Be aware of your body and, try to be as positive as possible, but just take care of your body. I just wanted to remind you that. I can't let the month of October go without saying any of that, because obviously I lost the love of my life. And yes, I said the love of my life. And she's in a much better place, but I want y'all to live a long and healthy life. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's kind of a shorter video. I hope that you have a great weekend, great Halloween tomorrow, and I'll see y'all Tuesday.